Okay, we are ready for Coach Bennett, and we'll start in the front. If you just raise your hand, we'll call on you in order, please. We'll start with Jeff White.
Tony, there was a sequence in the second half where DeAndre put the ball loose from Walker, I think, dove on it to force the jump ball. You get the possession, then at the other end he gets a three. How important is his play and his energy?
Yeah, well, DeAndre played very well. And, he took good shots in the first half. Maybe one or two he could have just waited to get it, but he was taking good shots and he kept shooting. And his versatility defensively allowed us to switch some of those ball screens. Miami is dangerous with, how quick Likes is, and I thought that helped. But to see that kind of effort, we talked about before the game, can we somehow try to have more energy than Miami, or at least that was a challenge, and be first to the floor, first to the glass, and that was a challenge. So that, I thought, ignited us. And then obviously is that the one he got fouled on, the 4-point where he hit the three, or was it? It doesn't matter. So, but he had a 4-point play, but that was a big turn right there, because we struggled coming out in the second half. We weren't sharp for a stretch, but then we regained it with a nice drive and finish by him.
Okay, Gene and then Sam.
Terry, how much did you discuss responding well after the Virginia Tech game and coming here and putting that one behind you and getting out fast this one?
Yeah, there wasn't much turnaround, and we have great respect for Miami basketball, and it's just coming here, and we just said, don't be deceived by surrendering in the small things. That was kind of our message. I thought we did some good things in that Virginia Tech game. I watched it and I said, don't fret, but I said you got to come after this with a little more tightness, a little more effort in certain areas, and just clean up. We said tighten up our shot selection. It wasn't horrible against Virginia Tech, but it wasn't our best. And then defensively, can we just be better? So I thought, again, the guys responded, and I thought we had good play from our front line and did what we needed to. We're not a knockout punch team. We're just going to have to chip away and keep being there, and defensively, offensively, and hopefully it takes its toll over the course of the game.
Okay, Sam.
What did Nigel kind of provide for you guys, even defensively?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Nigel defensively in the second half would be kind of bring.
Yeah, well, because of Like's quickness, he's quick too, and I thought he kept him in front, and he was a little better. He didn't play for 3 games, and I just thought he gave us a big bucket. He got to the front of the rim and missed, I think, a floater, but his quickness allowed at times our best guy at times to stay in front of Likes when he was really trying to go. So I thought he gave us good minutes. I don't know how many he played tonight, 10. So, I thought hopefully he can keep coming and get more comfortable, but that quickness was important.
Any questions from the home media before we take more from? Okay, we'll take.
This is a question coming from an outsider, obviously. How much awareness do your players have of Chaminade?
Chaminade?
The last
This
team.
is the first time you played as the #1 team since that game.
Was Coach Larinaga, I think, was he on that staff? We played my second year at Virginia. We played in the Maui shootout, and that's all they wanted to talk about, right? That game. So, I don't think any of them.
On their radar at all?
No, I don't think they would. No, I don't think that was. Yeah, I talk about Karate Kid, and I'm talking about the first original movie. They haven't seen that. They're talking about the new one. So there's a lot of things that are past.
All right, we'll take one right here on the left.
What was your major concern, I guess, or coming with Miami?
Yeah.
In the game? How did you handle it? How did you think you handled it?
How fast Likes can get down the floor, and Bruce Brown being out is a tough blow for them. He's a heck of a player, but I think they've done a good job without watching how they played against Virginia Tech there and how we struggled against Virginia Tech. They lost a tough one, but how quick Likes or the other guys get down the floor and how well they spread the floor offensively with 4 guys that usually can make some plays or shoot it when Lawrence is at the 3. So I was just a little worried about handling that spread ball screen and stopping them in transition. Those were kind of our biggest focuses, and we had a good practice. We didn't do a whole lot after the game on Saturday, so Sunday was but Monday we had a good practice leading into this. It was brief, but it was pretty spirited, and I thought the guys had the right mindset.
Okay, Jeff.
When the team was ranked #2, you talked about how you were going to get people's best shot. When you go to #1, you have an even bigger target on your back. I know you don't make a big deal about the rankings, but how did you address the whole ranking?
Yeah, I told them I was kind of surprised because we dropped a game Saturday, but I know some other teams did. And, we beat Florida State early in the week. But when I think Eric texted me, and I found out, right before practice, I said to the guys, I said, hey, I said, congrats. I said, you're number one. Do you guys know that? And like looked at me like, yeah, of course. They got their stuff coming. Another kind of, I had to hear it through. Someone had to call me on the phone and on the landline. No, I'm just kidding. I said, congrats. I said, it's a great accomplishment. I said, be thankful for it. I said, but now let's get into the moment. Let's be in the moment. And that's enough. What else can you say? But I don't think they've played well, whether they're number one or not, 1, 2, whatever. But I congratulate them because it has been, how many years is that? How many? 35. Wow. So it's been a while. And again, does it mean anything? We just want to keep playing good ball now, and we're in a race right now trying to, anytime you get a win on the road, we say it's a birdie. So we got another birdie, and we'll take that.
Gene.
Tony, how much does Ty's thumb bother him?
I thought it, yeah.
And then how much,
Yeah.
just you have a week off, how much is that going to help?
I think that's important. I'm curious to ask him. He's tough. He won't say much, but I thought he looked like he was afraid to launch a couple, and he had a couple bigger misses than usual. So I don't know, but I know the time off. Hopefully we'll heal it up, and we've played quite a few games. It's been 5 games in how many days? Yeah, maybe but it feels like almost an NBA schedule, and I feel like just a lot of games from now you get a bye week, and we got to use it to rest, but also to get better and tighten things up more.
We'll take a couple more. We'll take one on the far. Did you have a question, sir, on the far right? Did you have one? Okay, then Sam, you have one, and then Jeff.
I'm just curious, what you think, what you're kind of seeing from Isaiah. I mean, it seems like offensively he might not be exactly where he was earlier on in the season.
Yeah, he lays it on the line against Syracuse. He hit some of those high post shots. He hit the little baseline one here. Thought he was good against Virginia Tech inside, kicking it out. Isaiah's not a dominant scorer. You look at us, we're not an interior scoring team. I thought we did better as far as touching the paint, whether it was off the drive or the catch and getting shots out of it. But Isaiah he's so valuable for all the things he does. The 5 rebounds, the tap outs, and he's capable of making some moves. So I want him to try to stay confident and keep working. But he looked a little finishing. They're athletic inside. He wasn't quite as effective with the finishing a couple times to get it. But man, some of those passes to DeAndre against the zone, I thought those were pretty high level, and he created some good offense that way.
Okay, Jeff.
Ty got into the lane twice early, got to the foul line. Did you make it a priority to touch the paint, maybe more than against Virginia?
Yeah, we just talked about moving and tried to do a few things that would give us the chance. And again, we got to take open threes when they're there. We probably, overdid it a little bit against Virginia Tech, but I thought at times Ty got in there, drew the foul, and he had a height advantage over Likes, so I thought he did a good job. And then at times we made the nice next pass, and there were stretches of really nice basketball. And then, like I said, there's a couple stretches that drives coaches crazy, like why all of a sudden are we losing our way? But for the most part, they responded.
Okay, we got time for 2 more. One in the back, and then
Defense against Lonnie Walker and DeJuan Hugh, you guys really guarded them into submission tonight.
Yeah, I never heard that said like that, but that's a good. I like that. But I think we did a good job of making them earn. They didn't get many clean looks. We had a couple breakdowns where they got to the rim. I'm talking about Lonnie, and I thought whether we switched the ball screen, we always had someone in front of him, and that can over the course of the game wear on you a little bit. And then they didn't go inside a lot because I thought we were playing good defense. And I have a lot of respect. It's Huel, is that how you pronounce it? Okay. He's athletic, but I thought, again, when he got it in, we trapped one time, and, we were trying to be physical and just, really jam up the lane, and I think that's maybe why he didn't get as many touches. But that was a key for us for sure, because I saw what Lonnie did to Louisville.
we have time for one more in the front here in the
Been
left.
able to break away from the pack a little bit in this game. Does that surprise you, or how do you feel about it?
Yeah, I think the league is so balanced, and we're not knocking people out. As I said, we're winning games, and they're it's great. I feel good that we're in this spot, but we got some more quality basketball, and it's a league. Yeah, at the start of it, I thought there's gonna be a bunch of teams right in there, but how can I complain with where we're at? And some injuries I think have cost some teams. With Notre Dame's injuries, and I think with Miami, those are tough blows. So
Thanks.
thanks.
Well, 2 players available.